Hey guys, Drifter here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Scuf 4PS Pro Edition with the Pro paddles as seen on the back. We'll be comparing it to the original Scuf 4PS, which I reviewed a while back, and be doing an unboxing of a controller so you know what it looks like when you get it in the mail, and of the new Scuf Player Pack. So first things first, let's talk about the new Scuf 4PS with the Pro paddles. This is my personal Scuf 4PS Pro with the Pro paddles on the back, and you'll notice that it looks a lot like the regular Scuf 4PS, which we reviewed not long ago, at least from the front. But you'll notice when I flip it over, you can see both of these. The paddles on the back are quite different, and the key difference is how you hold the controller, how it's weighted, and how it feels. You'll notice these paddles kind of curve around the backside so that when you put your hand on them, if it were upside down, you would support the weight here on this part of the finger and squeeze the control. And these are better than the original paddles, but the Scuf FPS Pro does something a little bit differently. The paddles stick out a little bit and they have a slightly different shape so that when I put my finger on them, instead of resting on this flat part right here, I actually rest more on the tip and it feels like I'm holding the controller. It's a slight difference in feel, but what it feels like is you're supporting the weight of the controller differently. Just whatever finger you choose to use to support will feel better. I use these because I'm used to doing it on Xbox with the 4 paddles. It just feels better. It changes the center of gravity a little bit. It changes where you hold the controller a little bit, and it feels quite nice. I kind of like these. I prefer the new paddles over the old ones. So if you get a chance to get a Scuf controller anytime in the future, I would highly recommend going with the Pro paddles because they're just more comfortable ultimately, and comfort is important. Next up, let's do an unboxing of a Scuf 4PS Pro so you'll know what it looks like when you get it in the mail, and this one's a little bit different so you can see some different options. This is the box. I'm sure you can see this pretty plainly, but I'm gonna put it down and we're gonna zoom in on it. Box is pretty simple in its design. It just slides out. This is a little sleeve. You pick it up, pull it off, opens up. This one's a little bit tighter. I'm gonna embarrass myself not being able to open up a box here on the unboxing. You come with a little information pad about your Scuf, brief instructions, that sort of stuff. Nothing too specific, nothing that you haven't already seen in one of my videos. Some foam protection and the actual controller itself. This is kind of a hybrid between the Scuf 4PS Hornet and the whiteout, because you can see these buttons are black and yellow, which is Hornet, but we do have some white options here, and we have this kind of unusual thing. You can also see the design on the back. We have the Pro paddles and we have the white padding back here. All of this is customizable, by the way. You can have whatever on the back, front, whatever buttons, whatever paddles, whatever, anything it is that you want. So yeah, this one looks just a little bit different than the red one. But again, you can get whatever you want. The sticks are longer too. You can have different sticks. This D-pad thing is unusual. Some people like this for fighting games or for a variety of games. I personally don't, but it is detachable. You can just take it straight off and go back to having the regular old D-pad if you want. Lastly, let's do an unboxing and take a quick look at the Scuf Players Pack. I got one of these in the mail a while back with no instructions whatsoever, so it was a little bit surprising for me, and I hope it's just as surprising to you. All right, so let's unbox this one, see if I can use my finger to do this. Of course I can't. So I'm just gonna rip this right, oh come on. This is kind of embarrassing even. Come on. Ah, there we go. Did I mess up my nails? Yes, I did. Son of a, okay. So I've got the paper ripped off. Open it up. Inside, we've got some paper. Of course, we've got paper. One of the first things you'll find is a braided recharging cable. These are a little bit nicer than the standard Xbox One or PS4 cables. Got gold-plated tips. They're braided, so they don't bend or tear or fray very much. They're pretty durable and a little bit longer. I thought it was kind of a joke at first to sell USB cables, but they've been quite nice to me. I mostly like the fact that they're longer than the standard ones, and now every time I get a little care package from Scuf, I take one of these and I hoard it so that my greedy wife doesn't steal all my USB cables and use them for her Scuf controllers. Yeah, she's flipping me off right now. This right here is Gamer Grip. This is kind of a sample package of Gamer Grip. This was invented by Hastro, or from Team Envious. You probably know him a little bit. We're on the Counter-Strike scene. Basically, if you pop this up, it's a little gel inside here. I'm not going to squirt it out, but you put it on your hands. rub it in, rub it on the other hand, and if you have greasy palms or sweaty palms, no sweat. Some people have sweating problems when they go to tournaments or they just have grease hands. This completely gets rid of that. I personally don't use it because I have dry hands, not greasy at all, so it's not useful. Some people love this stuff. For some people, this is an absolute godsend, but you get a little sample pack of that. And probably the big thing in the box is we have the Scuf carrying case, the travel kit here. I'm trying to unbox this. There we go. For whichever one, either Xbox or PS4, this is the PS4 one. You can see the front and the back. We have huge things here. These are for some of the new trigger stops that'll be coming later on. These are another thing that I originally made fun of, but it has been infinitely useful to me traveling to events. You can put your controller in here, close it, you can zip it. I'm trying to zip it backwards. I can't see what I'm zipping right now, so I feel a little bit goofy. Oh, get in there. You get on in there. There we go. Zip it on up, and your controller is basically indestructible. I've had it in backpacks, I've dropped it, I've stepped on it. My dog has done things to this. This has been in check bags. This has gone all over the world. I took my Scuf all the way to Singapore with me, and this bag kept it safe. So again, I find these to be quite nice. I'll put this down. And I believe we have two final items in the bag. We have the little keychain here and the hex key. These are extremely useful. You wouldn't think a whole lot about a hex key here, but this is the standard hex that they use for all the repairs on your Scuf. If you need to work on the paddles, the triggers, if you need to take it apart, if you need to do anything with it, this is useful. It's got a giant S on it, so you know exactly what size it is. And these are also items that I hoard anytime I need to work on my triggers or something. So kind of nice, and it's all at a discounted price. Of course, it's cheaper than buying all of these items individually. You can get them all in the little players pack, makes a nice Christmas present, or kind of like a Scuf starter kit. That's all for my brief review of the Scuf 4PS Controller Pro Edition with the new paddles on the back. If you're interested in it, I have a 5% off coupon, DRFT, that you can use, and I have a link to the Scuf website down there in the description. And we are going to end this video the same way we try to end any product testing in this house, and that's animal testing with the help of Boomy Bandius. Also, I don't have pants, so I'm going to have to try to get them up here without... No, you can keep recording, that's cool. I'm going to work this out to where I don't show my underwear, because I work from home and I don't have to wear pants. This is the cool thing about being a gamer. And I'm gonna get this dog. So nobody's gonna see the underwear as long as we don't move. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna get him with my feet. Come here, Boomy. Come here, bud. Let me get you. No, I'm not telling you to roll over. Don't roll over. He's rolling over. You fat llama. You fat llama. No, Boomy, no, don't be fat. Get up here. Let me get this hair off. There we go. Boomy Bandius, animal testing, bum, 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 good boy. If you see this little fur on his back right here, this is where we're drinking a protein shake after working out and we spilled protein drink on him. You poor dog. Boomy, do you like gamer grip? Huh? Do you like gamer grip, buddy? No? Okay. Do you like braided USB cables? If you were a gamer dog, you could use this as a crown. Oh, you're a good dog. You're so patient when you really shouldn't be. Do you like the Scuf 4PS Hornet? Huh? 4PS Hornet? Oh, he really likes that big button. Huh? No? Oh, you want the red one? Boomy said, you want the red one? Scuf 4PS red? Huh? No? Up here? Nope. I know what you want. How about something chewy? How about a braided cable? Oh. No. Let's see if I can hang this off your ear. This dog is so chill. No. You're too patient with me, man. You should probably bite me. How about a traveling case? You like a traveling case? No? It's a traveling case. How about a hat? It's an okay hat. I think Boomy gave every single Scuf product a 0 out of 10. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to work on your dog apparel. It's just not panning out for Boomy here. That's it for the video. Drifter out.